What's going on, Assassins? It's Dark Strider, and I tell you, I knew it. I called it. I'm gonna go play Lotto. For some reason, I just know when something is gonna happen with the Assassin's Creed series, when there's some sort of lore behind it, when the community is gonna do certain things. I called it. So, a couple of years ago, I said that obviously Assassin's Creed Shadows wasn't going to be a thing back when it was just a concept about going to Japan. Everybody, every year, when a new Assassin's Creed was coming out, they would say, oh, it's going to Japan this year. There's already concept drawings and everything. And they would pull something off of DeviantArt or something like that, and they would claim that it's actual work or whatnot. Really wasn't. But I said that the original team did not want to create a Assassin's Creed Japan because it would be too cliche. The whole ninja assassination thing and whatnot, it's just too much, they figured. And the other thing I said, after Ghost of Tsushima came out, I said, you know what? They announced that Shadows would be kind of done, and I said this is a silly concept. We already have we already have Ghost of Tsushima. We don't want Assassin's Creed to come out so soon because if it is in Japan, it would have to compete with Ghost of Tsushima. And then I said if they make a Japanese Assassin's Creed, it would be definitely compared to Ghost of Tsushima. And I wasn't wrong. Not only is it being compared to Ghost of Tsushima, but it's being compared to a bunch of other things, like what I'm playing right now. What you're seeing is Tenchu Stealth Assassins for the original PlayStation 1, and it just boggles my mind. I know they're doing it for the memes, but I knew that it was going to happen. A lot of people are coming out with the comparison that there are better games that are stealth oriented, which Assassin's Creed was initially. It was supposed to be stealth, it was supposed to be hiding. When you played Assassin's Creed, the very first one with Altair, you could hide amongst the crowd, you could hide, sitting on benches, you could hide in spots, you could walk with scholars and bow your head and people didn't know that you weren't one of them. All types of things, all types of stealth. The only thing they didn't have was, like crawling around and everything like Metal Gear Solid. And that's not what's going on, obviously, in Assassin's Creed Shadows, to that degree that Metal Gear Solid is. But they do have a lot of stealth. You're hiding in water, you are crawling around and whatnot. And people are just making the comparisons. And I don't understand why they have to continuously move the goalpost. Side note, I am really sucking at this. I have not played Tenchu in forever. I absolutely suck at this. I'm going to have to practice some more. Maybe that'll be a Throwback Thursday, Flashback Friday, or something I even put on Dark Retro. Anyway, yeah, they moved the goalposts. Now that people have seen what has gone on, what the polish was that Ubisoft was putting on it, now the goalpost is being moved again. Now we're saying, oh, other games were stealthy. They even compared and complained that Ninja Gaiden, which was just announced as getting a new game, and they re-released Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. They shadow dropped it, and it's I believe right now it's only on PS5. It's not on PS4. I don't know what PS4 is doing. They should put it on there. It should have shadow dropped along with the PS5 version. But regardless, they're comparing it to that game, which totally different style of gameplay, totally different game. I don't understand why we're making these comparisons. Why are we comparing? Like, I could see the comparison from Ghost of Tsushima to Assassin's Creed Shadows, especially since Ghost of Tsushima did, and I have said this, it did borrow heavily from Assassin's Creed. Now, it has, like the eagle vision of its own. It has, all these special moves. It has stealth. It has a bunch of assassinations. It has like special assassinations. So a lot of people, again, like I said, they're comparing it to that. And then Ghost of Yotai got so much hate initially when it was announced. Well, again, for the most ridiculous reasons. I think the only valid reason would be that we wanted to see Jin Sakai's story continue. But in this one, everybody started freaking out. Nope, we're playing as a woman, I'm not doing it. Then they even went so far as to look into the voice actress and CGI actress background and who she is, what she's about, and everything. You know what? I don't care what she does with her own time. It does not affect the game. The only thing that I care about is that she is not a criminal or anything like that. If she was like, some kind of like a serial killer or, someone who SA'd like 1 million people or something like that, then I would have a problem. I'd be like, okay, this is not a person you want to associate with this company. Just because she's like some LGBTQ TIA activist, and all these other weird little quirks and nuances, people were flipping out over that. I don't care. Does not affect my game. Does not affect my gameplay. The only way that I would really seriously be upset is if she was some sort of criminal. That's the only element I think that would be a deal breaker for me. Maybe there'd be other ones, but I don't care like her sex, religion, race. I don't care her political affiliation. I don't care if she believes in things that I don't believe in, or vice versa. It doesn't matter as long as the game is good. And again, I don't know. Maybe there are things besides her being a criminal if she were a criminal, but that doesn't bother me. Anyway, people are going off on that game as well. They're saying, oh, Ghost of Yotai is coming out. I don't care about Shadows. Shadows is going to bomb. I'm losing my mind here. Not really, but I knew that there were going to be comparisons. I thought it was going to be sooner than later because, we're late in the game for them to be making all of these comparisons. And also, I knew that they were going to move the goalpost because we get a bunch of people live streaming, playing it live, and doing videos on it, all the gameplay, all the new stuff and whatnot. And people were dazzled by it. A lot of you actually enjoy it. A lot of you actually are going to pre-order it. And a lot of you absolutely kill me because those who have been swayed and actually want to get the game, now people who still don't want to get the game, they're in two camps. One camp is that they, stand on their morality, which, do you. If you're going to stand on, you don't agree with the game, you don't agree with what they've done, you don't agree with them attacking or berating or, making insignificant fallacies out of the Japanese culture and everything like that. If you're doing something like that, then yeah, I could see you standing on your morals. You do that, and nobody should tell you that you can't. However, if you're one of these haters that is just upset that, samurai is black, that's bad, you're one of those people. You keep moving the goalpost, and it keeps getting funnier that they move it. You're looking at a game like Tenchu that came out 30 years ago, possibly, on the original PlayStation, And you're making comparisons of a current gen game to that. That's amazing. That is amazing. Now, some people are doing it just for the memes, just for the ha-has, just for the lulz. And I get that. And I lull and ha-ha along with you. Some people are dead serious. And that's sad. It's really sad. It's funny, but it's sad. Anyway, what do you think? Do you think that, like, there are comparable games that you can compare Assassin's Creed Shadows to? Do you think that there are games that are doing what Shadows does, but better? Do you think that Shadows has concepts that other games could have done better that they're doing in Shadows? Do you have any nostalgic games that you believe Shadows is following? Or are you just, look, I'm hella excited to get this game, I don't care what the haters say? You think that these comparisons are ridiculous? Or do you think that the comparisons are valid and Ubisoft has problems? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave them in the comments below. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you all in the next one.
Yeah, yee!